So, you now know what marketing is. Let's think about how to get background information on things which are relevant to your ideas. After all, if you're going to the trouble of creating something, you do need to be practical if you want to succeed in it. Marketing research. To carry out their analysis, planning, implementation and control responsibilities, marketing managers need a marketing research system that allows for the systemic design, collection, analysis and reporting of data and findings relevant to a specific marketing situation. Companies can conduct their own marketing research or hire other companies to do it for them. Good marketing research is characterized by the scientific method, creativity, multiple research methods, accurate model building, cost-benefit analysis, healthy skepticism, and an ethical focus. The marketing research process consists of defining the problem and research objective, developing the research plan, collecting the information, analyzing the information, presenting the findings to management, and making the decision. In conducting research, firms must decide whether to collect their own data or use data that already exists. They must also decide which research approach, observational, focus group, survey, behavioral data or experimental, and which research instruments, questionnaire or mechanical instruments, to use. In addition, they must decide on a sampling plan and contact methods. Many opportunities are found by identifying trends, directions or sequences of events that have some momentum and durability, and megatrends, major social, economic, political and technological changes that have a long-lasting influence. Within the rapidly changing global picture, marketers must monitor 6 major environmental forces: demographic, economic, social cultural, natural, technological, and political legal. In the demographic environment, marketers must be aware of worldwide population growth, changing mixes of age, ethnic composition, and educational levels, the rise of non-traditional families, large geographic shifts in population, and the move to micro-marketing and away from mass marketing. In the economic arena, marketers need to focus on income distribution and levels of savings, debt, and credit availability. In the social cultural arena, marketers must understand people's views of themselves, others, organizations, society, nature, and the universe. They must market products that correspond to society's core and secondary values and address the needs of different subcultures within a society. In the natural environment, marketers need to be aware of raw material shortages, increased energy costs and pollution levels, and the changing role of governments in environmental protection. In the technological arena, marketers should take into account the accelerating pace of technological change, opportunities for innovation, varying R&D budgets, and the increased governmental regulation brought about by technological change. In the political, legal environment, marketers must work within the many laws regulating business practices and with various special interest groups. The marketing research process includes 10 steps. Step 1, define the problem. Step 2, establish research objectives. Step 3, determine research design. Step 4, identify information types and sources. Step 5, determine methods of accessing data. Step 6, design data and collection forms. Step 7, determine sample plan and size. Step 8, collect data. Step 9, analyze data. And lastly, step 10, prepare and present the final research report. Marketing strategy, segmentation, targeting and position. Target marketing includes 3 activities: market segmentation, market targeting, and market positioning. We'll start off with segmentation. Market segments are large identifiable groups within a market. To be useful, market segments must be measurable, substantial, accessible, differentiable, and actionable. There are 2 bases for segmenting consumer markets: consumer characteristics and consumer responses. The major segmentation variables for consumer markets are geographic, demographic, psychographic, and behavioral. Marketers use them singly or in combination. Business marketers use all these variables along with operating variables, purchasing approaches, and situational factors. Let's talk about targeting now. A firm has to evaluate the various segments and decide how many and which ones to target. A single segment, several segments, a specific product, a specific market, or the full market. If it serves the full market, it must choose between differentiated and undifferentiated marketing. Firms must also monitor segment relationships and seek economies of scope and the potential for marketing to supermarkets. Marketers must develop segment-by-segment invasion plans and choose target markets in a socially responsible manner at all times. Let's talk about positioning now. Deciding on positioning requires a determination of a frame of reference. By identifying the target market and the nature of the competition and the ideal points of parity and points of difference, brand associations. To determine the proper competitive frame of reference, one must understand consumer behavior and the considerations consumers use in making brand choices. Points of difference are those associations unique to the brand that are also strongly held and favorably evaluated by consumers. Points of parity are those associations not necessarily unique to the brand, but perhaps shared with other brands. Category point of parity associations are associations consumers view as being necessary to a legitimate and credible product offering within a certain category. Competitive point of parity associations are those associations designed to negate competitors' points of difference. The key to competitive advantage is relevant brand differentiation. Consumers must find something unique and meaningful about a market offering. These differences may be based directly on the product or service itself or in other considerations related to factors such as personnel, channels, or image.